I'm Johnny2B.
And I'm Hopeless Romance.
And we bring our fine fanfiction Overdrive Incident, Chapter 12, The End. Again, I'm totally sorry with all the delays. You know how life is. Hopeless Romance has her school and her job, and me with my delays. And I wanted to thank all the loyal supporters of my Tailspin fic at Reddit and have followed me with the YouTubes. And my co-writer, Resh, who helped me a little bit in writing this story. You all did a great job. Thank you. And all the reviewers in the past. Don't be prepared for Peter Pan and Lion King and other fanfics in the future. All of the music belongs to Christopher L. Stone, Walter Schuman, and Leonard Rosnmoin, who did the music credits. And also you hear some sound effects here and then. Are you ready, Hopeless Romance?
Yep.
Okay, here we go. Chapter 12, The End.
Was more maneuverable with the helicopter as he could dodge all of them, even with the turboprops that were chasing them. All the pirates were chasing this time. Even the Iron Vulture was on purist after them with its cannons.
All aircraft had crashed except for the Iron Vulture, which was determined to get Baloo no matter what the cost. Don Carnage ordered full speed ahead as he chased Baloo in the helicopter, even though it was approaching Cape's cliffs that were firing on both sides of them. Baloo took the helicopter and the entrance to the cliffs of the Iron Vulture and pursued onward towards them. Full speed ahead! Carnage ordered. Gabbard whispered something in his ears. Psst, psst, psst. I don't care for dangerously close to the cliffs and guns. I want Baloo now! Sir, we lost more than half of our crew and just lost our rudders by cannon fire, a pirate screamed. Hard to starboard, Carnage yelled as they were about to crash into the cliffs. Kaboom! The Iron Vulture could turn in time as it crashed into the cliffs and exploded as Baloo's gang saw the explosion from nearby. That was the end of Don Carnage. Well, that's the end of the road, Carney, Baloo said. Baloo, we're still being fired upon, man, Louie said.
Right. Baloo maneuvered the helicopter away from the cliff guns and flew wide-angled so they could capture them.
As soon as he cleared the cannons, he flew them back to Buzz's lab. As soon as they got police cars came and circled. All of a sudden, Shere Khan came out of one of the police cars. Arrest them, Khan said as he pointed to the group. Just then, more cop cars came along with a limo and a purple cab driver with a dollar symbol on the doors came up. Arrest yourself, Mr. Khan, Scrooge said as he came out of the FPD office. On what grounds, Mr. McDuck, the tiger said. On the grounds that you and Cape Suzette City Police have been illegally arresting innocent people and accusing them of amphibians while they have done nothing wrong and throwing innocent people into jail, the duck said strongly, as he reported. Furthermore, the FPD have found that you have run corrupt business practices for the last 30 years and embezzling and killing off rivals at any means necessary, and then blaming the local police as they blame the mayor and blame you for the job, as you were responsible the entire time in lying to the people. You, Mr. Khan, are no good crook. You have no evidence. Yes, we do, the head Herver at FPD said. All your assets have been confiscated and are null and void, Mr. McDuck said. You can't do this. I'm Shere Khan, as he was being handcuffed by FPD and put in the federal police car. Tell it to a federal judge, Mr. Khan. All officers worked for Shere Khan also being arrested. Their police cars were being towed away as this was happening. Kirk was talking to the ship to beam down Becky, Kit, Molly, and Sandy. Becky, Kit, Molly, I have missed you all, Baloo, as he reached to give him a big hug.
We missed you too, Papa Bear.
Scrooge walked up to Baloo von Buenwald. Baloo, all charges for you and your family have been dropped for being a Thembian or associating with any. Well, thank you, Mr. McDuck. That's not all, Mr. Van Buenwald. I hereby restoring Baloo's hire shipping company and expanding it for all you guys. You will now have a truck to service your to your new truck service and brand new cargo airplanes to deliver your goods all over the world. Scrooge smiled. Really, Mr. McDuck? You would do that for us? Becky asked.
And I've hired some employees to run local truck part and another pilot, all with the label of Baloo's Hire for Hire, Scrooge continued.
Thank you, Mr. McDuck, Kit said. You're very welcome. Wow, thank you, Mr. McDuck, Baloo said as he shook Baloo up and down. Mr. McDuck comically. Don't you do that, McDuck said as everyone chuckled.
Everyone had one big laugh.
Well then, I'll see you around, Mr. and Mrs. Von Bruenwald, as Scrooge went back into his purple limo and drove off. Congratulations, Baloo. Now you and Wildcat and Louie, can you please help me in my ship? Sure thing, Captain Kirk, Baloo said. Kirk Enterprise. Aye, sir, Transport Chief said. 5, beam up these coordinates. Kirk, Scotty, Baloo, Louie, and Wildcat beam back to the Enterprise to fix the warp drive. 24 hours later, the 5 of them came back with Lieutenant Calloway. Are you sure you want to stay with them, Alicia?
Yes, I would like to stay, Captain.
I really hope you change your mind. We have learned a lot from your report, Kirk asked.
No, Captain. I would like to stay with Wildcat.
Well, then I can't hold you to this if this is what you want.
Thank you, Captain.
Well, I guess this is goodbye, Captain Kirk, Baloo said. Thank you, Baloo, for helping me and my crew, he said as he shook Baloo's hand. Goodbye, Mr. Kirk, Sandy said.
And thank you, Kit said.
Thank you, and good luck with your business.
Thank you, Mr. Kirk, for helping my family, Rebecca said.
Don't forget me. I gave Kirk a hug and a kiss on the cheek.
I won't, as Kirk returned the hug.
Kirk then separated. Kirk Enterprise. One to beam up. The gang of Hire waved goodbye as he beamed away. Back on the ship.
Full power restored, Jim, Scotty said on the intercom as Kirk's chair.
Set course for home, Mr. Sulu.
Aye, sir.
Engage. As that happened, the warp engine started up and took off. A month went by, and back at Baloo's Hire for Hire shipping company.
Molly graduated high school and became Baloo's navigator for him on some cargo routes. Kit and Sandy would fly on the other cargo plane.
Baloo was at a bar, depressed as usual, though everything was fine. He couldn't stop thinking about his beloved sea duck. Louie had approached him by behind.
Hey man, why so glum?
It's nothing, Louie. It's just I miss my old baby.
Don't worry about it, cuz. I'm sure everything will turn out just fine. Besides, you can't live with depression forever. It will kill you.
You're right, man.
Now, come on, finish your beer and Louie will take you home.
Alright. As they're approaching Baloo's Hire for Hire shipping service, Louie opened the door to reveal a brand new, restored sea duck. Surprise!
Someone yelled.
Happy birthday! As they said, as Wildcat said in the background.
As Baloo lit up before his eyes was a brand new sea duck with yellow shiny body and orange underbelly with brand new super lights 100s, and Molly cleaned one of the engines.
You guys did this all for me? Of course, Papa Bear, why wouldn't we?
With all the money we made from our expansion, we saved enough money to find parts and build you a brand new one, Becky cheerfully said. Sandy and I chipped in as well, Kit said.
Thank you guys so much. I love you all. We love you too, Dad, Molly said.
They all got in as Baloo was surprised to see everything just as he remembered it.
Baloo felt around the happiness and turned to his family. Let's go for a ride, Baloo, as he started the engines of the sea duck to let it purr. We have orange soda, Kit. He opened the compartment full of bottles of orange soda. All right, Molly said.
Horse heading ready, Rebecca?
Second start to the right and straight on till morning. The new sea duck taxied the ocean and had highlighted wings as it looked all sparkling and fresh, then took off at full speed and turned off and flew to the sunset. The end. Well, thank you, Alicia. And this concludes Overdrive incident of my YouTube. And now we bring you the rest of Star Trek IV, The Voyage Home, and we have some credits to share with you. How did you like it, Alicia?
I liked it. It was fun.
Yeah. So, I'm guessing soon you'll be doing our Lion King fic.
Yes, I will.
Yeah, so look forward, people, for the Lion King, my version 1. And I'll see you out there. Thank you, and have a good whatever it is on your time of the universe. Whatever day it is. Thank you. Please enjoy the rest of the music. Give it some credit. I want to check it out. Again, all credits belong to Hopeless Romance, Christopher L. Stone, Leonard Rosnmoin, and Walter Schuman for music credits. And you'll be seeing the rest of the credits coming up. Thank you.